Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Washington State Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Running with purpose. Great footwork, a big opening now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Had a chance to tackle him near the line of scrimmage. Couldn't get it done at a massive gain.
How about all those yards after contact? He shakes free and then has the speed to almost take this to the end zone. This defense better do a much better job of pursuing the football and getting hats towards his back, because he's able to shake free from just 1 or 2 defenders.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Goal line formation for the defense. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff running right. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for his running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Washington State. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Eludes a tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looks right for a quick completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tries to get it to the running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Washington State offense back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's an important first down on that running play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They're going to run the option. The quarterback keeps it on the option. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Washington State 14, San Jose State 3.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Washington. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Vaughn. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
First down for the offense.
And the offense now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of his play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble now. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. second down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Washington. Defense is coming after him. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
San Jose State offense will take over. 1st and
10. Here comes the San Jose State offense. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Vaughn. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
It's a run to the left. Fights through the tackler. Breaks loose at the 40. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy's showing you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Washington. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception long route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Spartans.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? He's going to take off here. Quick juke to get free. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Washington State, 14. San Jose State, 10.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The back's got it. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Vaughn. Receiver makes the grab and moves the ball to the 35, another first down. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Back to pass. It's Vaughn. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they will claim the second-half lead. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Washington State's offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Buying time. Moving to his left. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball in the coverage.
The San Jose State offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Great job here by the defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss for the defense.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking a dangerous returner out of play here. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
on second down here. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw to his receiver. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Here's the 2nd down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, San Jose State 17, Washington State.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quick throw caught on the left side. Physical running, fights off the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Defense with a pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. To throw, it's Vaughn. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The offense accepts the penalty and moves them a little farther from their own end zone. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Looking to chuck it again. Escapes the sack. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Spartans. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Now here's the toss play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Has been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pretty easy. Coach, he will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Running through the tackle. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Washington. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll work the clock here with the running game. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, we have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run it. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. To the air, it's Vaughn. Looking to make a big play downfield. Picked off, a crucial turnover. They get him down after a short return. Wow, the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
He'll toss it to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll test the right side here. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game. These missed tackles that could cost them the football game.
Looking to scramble to his left. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Washington State, to take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the San Jose State offense. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on first down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Looking for a gap. It's Gaudet.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Washington. Oh, tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Crucial third down play right here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Titans offense back out on the field now. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
San Jose State.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw. It's Vaughn. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. And now another deep ball here. Intercepted in the end zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more